Guys, are you afraid that the AI will take over your job? You should think about it. But if you pick your nose the whole day and eating burgers in front of the TV in your parents' house, then don't worry, you're on the safe side. Unless your parents decide to replace you with AI who eats boogers. You should think about it. AI, guys. Not high. AI, artificial intelligence. So what we are going to talk about today is this fear that's all around us. Will this AI, those ChatGPTs, Geminis, and co-pilots and so on, will they somehow replace me? Will I lose my job? And this is one of the biggest questions that we have today. This is a new emerging technology, and should we be afraid of it? That in a sense that they will kill us? Maybe not now, but in a sense that they will replace us because they are smarter, let's say smart, they are quicker, they can process more information, and they tend to have less errors while they're doing their jobs. So, will AI replace me, you? And it's a very broad topic, it's a very complex question, and the simplest answer is maybe, perhaps. Why? Because when you're looking through history, always when there is a new emerging technology, when there is a new step level in our evolution, technological evolution and so on, there is a change. There is a change in generation, there is a change in how we perceive the world, there is a change in how we tend to think about jobs, about positions, and some jobs, they tend to lose their value or they disappear over time. And there are some new jobs that appear because of this new technology. And is this AI here to stay, this ChatGPT and so on? Yes, I believe that he is here to stay. And are we getting dumber because we are using this ChatGPT and this AI and these large language models all the time, and we are using it for everything? So we cannot go to the toilet without ChatGPT. We are asking everything. He's our text advisor, he's our travel guide, he's our, I don't know, the guy who writes our homework, our essays. So we ask them everything. And in most of the cases, they have a pretty good answer for our questions. So will they replace us? It depends. It depends. So some of them, some of the jobs, for sure, this AI will replace. And this is not the first time, as I said, in human history that this occurred. So starting from, I don't know, 1700s, 1800s, when we discovered the steam engine and so on, James Watt, what happened? Then we introduced it into industry, then the manufacturer, laboring and so on, those jobs somehow disappeared. We started an industry revolution. Then we entered the era of railroads. And you know, when the first train appeared, people were saying it is a metal beast that, I don't know, he was going to kill us all, he's going to devour us or something similar. But nevertheless, some new jobs occurred, but some existing jobs, they disappeared. Also, the same is with the invention of the telephone, of the internet, mobile phones, and so on. Is this something that we should use? Is it because that we now have mobile phones or internet, does it mean that we should keep writing and sending letters to each other? So, no, we have moved one step forward on this evolutionary level in terms of technology. And because of that, in all of human history, when we invented something, when this technology moved forward, our life become easier, simpler. We prolonged our life because we use this technology in medicine and so on. So our life becomes better. We start to fight diseases. Our lifespan got longer. So in most of the cases, this technology improved our life. And the same thing is going to happen with this AI thing. It is the new revolution. The only difference between those, say, older technologies and these older inventions is that there was a time, or we had one or two generations to adapt to the new technology. So maybe our grandfathers or our fathers, they didn't, maybe their jobs, they were not threatened by this new technology, and they knew that it was a new emerging technology and they should move their sons or daughters in that direction because it is something that will be needed in the future. So someone who understands this technology, knows how to use this technology, it's very wise to push your sons, daughters, and so on in this particular category of this technology. And it's a wise thing to do, but we had time, maybe 1-2 generations, to get familiar and get used to this technology. The only difference, so there is no difference, it is completely the same for everything. So as for the mobile phones, the internet, the invention of internet, the invention of AI, it is the same. The process is the same. The only difference is the speed, the time of adoption of this technology. While people in the older days, they have maybe 50 years until some railroad crossed their town and they introduced the railroad, so the train started moving in and out from their city or something similar. The AI and the adoption of AI is instant. So everybody is accepting this technology, and in 1, 2, 3 months, everything is using it on everyday basis, and you don't have this luxury of 30, 50, 70 years of getting used to this technology so that you can get used to the new jobs that are emerging and that you are ready to lose your current job. So the only difference that you have to adapt very quickly. So if you have a job that's maybe threatened by this AI, and believe me, there will be such jobs, what to do? So you can roll over and cry, or you can be smarter and start learning today and start learning this new technology and start learning how to maximize, how to utilize the benefits of this technology for your own benefits, so that you can, when these new jobs occur, so that you're ready, so that you can jump in and start working. You will lose your old job. Maybe your old job is part of the history. So what now? That's how life goes. But what kind of jobs will AI replace? Well, first of all the jobs that has something to do with manipulation of the text, processing large sums of text, producing some kind of essay, some kind of report, doing some very repetitive jobs with, let's say, numbers, tables, and so on. Let's say you have one table, another table, then you have to cross-check, you have to compare it, then prepare some kind of report, and so on. Those kind of jobs, they will be part of history very, very quick, because this AI will do it more efficient, more quicker, and it will be less and less errors. And why? Why to use your own brain and bother yourself with such repetitive, let's say, dumb tasks? That's why we'll have this AI to do it for us. Also, in the industry of programming, when you're developing an application, before you had to have different kinds of developers with different kinds of skills for front end, back end, for database or full stack, and so on. And they were very specialized developers, software architect, and so on. And now, because you have these ChatGPT, large language models, and so on, they are very good with, when you're talking to them like a human being, they are good. Imagine how they good are when it comes to programming. This is a formal language. They're even better there. So will this programming and programmers become obsolete? I would say not for now, but some IT companies will need less and less developers. Even now, even today, there is almost a decline of 60% of new job openings for developers because of this emerging AI technology. Do we need developers today? Yes, but in the old times, you need to have, I don't know, a team of 20 or 30 developers to make an application that has a lot of bugs. They didn't test it well, they procrastinated, they didn't want to do it on time, and so on. Now you will have a software architect, a team lead, that will not give tasks in Jira or something like that to other team members. It will give tasks to AI agents, and they will do it immediately, very good, very fast, very efficient, and the number of errors will go down over the years. So practically with zero errors and bugs. So you will still have developers and IT companies, but the most important skill that you will need to have is the man who knows how to manage these AIs like a team and how to talk with them using this formal language, let's say prompt engineering. So you know how to write a decent and appropriate prompt into the AI engine so that they produce the things that you need. And that's something that's going to be the development of the future, at least for the following next few years. After that, who knows, maybe we will go to fully automatic mode, only using AI agents. So basically, some things that you have done with a team of 20, 30 developers or professionals, now you will need maybe 5 or 6 of them, and then each of them as a human team lead, they will manage up to, I don't know, 5 or 6 different AI agents. So you will still have 20, 30, like you have 20, 30 people, but they will be faster, more efficient, and so on. And then they don't ask for a pay raise and so on. Maybe a monthly subscription, but not a pay raise. So what jobs are threatened? Especially those jobs doing with text, with numbers, with processing and editing pictures, video materials, as I said, where you process large amounts of data, prepare some kind of report, do some kind of comparison between one data set, another data set, creating journals, so on. Those are the things that you should be thinking about, whether or not this AI will become better than any specialized, any architect that you have in your, let's say, programming team, and think about new skills that you can learn in order to manage those AI agents in the future. Maybe you should focus yourself on that. And they have scanned people's brains, and they say that because of this everyday use of this new emerging technology, of this AI, ChatGPTs, and so on, because we are asking them all sorts of different questions on a daily basis, it's like we stopped using the full potential of our brain because we don't process. We don't think about these problems anymore by ourselves. We are simply, when we are having any kind of question and your life is nothing but a series of questions and making decisions, every time you're at this moment, you immediately and instantly open and impulsively open your mobile phone, going to ChatGPT and asking him those questions. And then you react based on the things that you get from the answer of ChatGPT. Maybe that's not the best way. Maybe you should look at it with, let's say, more critically, take it into the consideration, but at the end you should think it for by yourself and make a decision for yourself what you think it's best for you. But because of that, because we are using, let's say, less brain more and more, because we rely so much on this technology, should we let kids in school use this technology or not? My opinion, in my personal position and view, is that we should allow them. Why? Because this is a technology that will not go away. Why fight it? Why not adopt it? And because we have moved forward on this technology evolutionary level, why don't we use this technology now to produce something even greater, even better, and then use the potential, the full potential of our brain to use this kind of technology, these AI agents, LLM models, and so on, machine learning, so on, to create new knowledge, new inventions, that our life becomes even more longer, better. We we fix all the problems in the world, the hunger, all the diseases, and so on. Why don't we go in this direction? So when we were using the 100% of, we never use 100% of our brain, but our 100 brain potential was focused till now on some silly tasks that we had to do by ourselves because we didn't have AI. Does this mean because we have AI, we should do it still in the future? No, we should let those AI agents who does it efficiently, faster, better, they don't do any kind of errors, bugs, to do and perform the same tasks on this data and so on by themselves. And we should focus on more, let's say, intelligent things. Let's say what we can do. Let's say we can use this technology to find out cure for some diseases. We can use this technology for early detection of some diseases, so in prevention of diseases. Or we can use this technology on some breakthroughs and inventions in physics, in astrophysics, in mathematics, because we didn't have this processing power and we couldn't reason because we have limited capabilities. And these AIs are getting faster and faster. They can process a large amount of data and cross-check and cross-relate different kinds of data, and they can produce a new knowledge. And why not? We should manage this. We should, I don't know, drive and lead those AI agents into giving us better information so that our life becomes even more easier and better on an everyday basis. We can maybe use them to find new cryptography algorithms, so we can be more secure. This cybersecurity will be even better because we have discovered new ways and new cryptographic algorithms using AI agents. Why not? We can find more about ourselves, our surroundings, nature, earth, space. New knowledge is always better and push the mankind forward. So at the end, I would say there is no turning back. We have this technology and we have to get used to it. The jobs that are repetitive and that AI already today do it better and does it better, I think that you guys who are doing those kinds of jobs should really think about moving into something else, particularly moving into this domain of managing AI agents, prompt engineering, and so on, so that you can use this technology appropriately and produce some new kinds of added value for the customer. So is it good? Is it bad? I'm not here to say that ChatGPT is good, or some other Gemini, Copilot. I don't know. It doesn't matter what kind of AI. Is it good? Is it bad? It doesn't matter what I think. The only thing what matters is that this technology is discovered. It's here. It's evolving very rapidly, and we should get used to it. We should embrace it, and we should think about how to use it for our benefits, not how to harm some other people, how to use it in some kind of bad way, to do some kind of criminal activities and so on, how to do it, how to use it for our benefits, and how to move mankind forward. Will AI kill us? Well, maybe this is a topic for another session, for another episode, but I think in at least my lifetime will not produce such kind of AI that the AI will figure it out for itself that we are, I don't know, this lower species than them, and they will say, okay, we don't need you, you're obsolete, you should be assimilated, or you should be simply, I don't know. I believe that it will not happen in my lifetime, but in my life, I will see a lot of progress in this AI technology domain, and that our life will become even greater, even better, and that we will invent very big things, and this progress, technology progress, and some big inventions like steam machines, internet, and so on, these kinds of inventions, they will occur more rapidly because we have this processing power to process even larger amounts of data each day. So it's inevitable that those breakthroughs, they will appear even more frequent, let's say. So get used to it, that you have to adapt to the new technology, you have to adopt it, and you have to be ready to move forward and I don't know, if it's needed, create new jobs, learn new skills, and learn how to use that technology to your benefits to create new workplaces, new jobs, and new opportunities. So start learning. If you have any kind of questions, please share, like, subscribe. Don't be afraid. Embrace this technology and start learning. Become better, and you will be okay. Bye, guys.